I don't know if anyone heard, but Selma Hayek said recently that Hollywood studios want women to be quiet and look pretty. That's obviously a very troubling statement, especially in the year 2015. We here at After Dark reached out to a couple studios to see if we could get their opinion, and Sony Pictures actually sent a representative tonight to talk with us. Please welcome to the stage Mrs. Jane Alderson, Director of Talent Development at Sony Pictures.
Thank you for having me, sir.
You can call me Julian.
Oh, a married woman addressing a single man by his first name? You are a comedian, Julian.
Okay.
Oh, I made you a ham sandwich backstage.
Thank you.
You know, you're looking a little tense. How about a nice back massage? Or perhaps you'd like a little nightcap with your evening paper?
Evening paper?
Or perhaps you want to talk about your political views while I nod approvingly and dream about making pies.
Jane, I'd actually like to get to the interview if that's all right.
Oh, of course. A man never has to ask a woman twice, is what I say.
Okay, thanks. Jane, so how does Sony Pictures feel about the comments Selma Hayek made? I mean, do studios really want women to play a secondary role in entertainment?
The gentlemen at Sony feel that women have the right to play prominent roles in all talkies. Why, what would a sitcom be without the doting mother or the old barren school teacher? Or even the young maiden who can't fathom life without a working strong man.
I think that's the point. Women are always being given those roles.
And what's wrong with that?
Well, shouldn't women be allowed to play other roles?
Oh, of course. Like secretaries.
Okay. I'm just spitballing here, but what if I was to cast a woman as, say, president?
Oh dear. Well, fantasy is a very popular film genre, Julian.
Jane!
Oh dear. I've made you angry. All right. Well, I guess I have this coming. Go ahead. Give me a shiner.
Shiner? Jane, I'm not going to hit you.
Oh, well, aren't you progressive? What are you going to tell me next? That I can have my own checking account? My brain too small for math.
Jane, what is this? I thought you were going to come on and we were going to have an honest and frank conversation about the sexism that exists in the film industry.
Well, the gentlemen at Sony feel there is no sexism.
How do you feel, Jane?
Well, I agree.
How do you really feel?
Okay, listen to me, Julian. You have no idea how hard I have had to work to get this position. I am the director of talent development, all right? Sure, that means that I just spend most of my day looking through headshots, but the perks, Julian! I get my own parking spot. And the lunches. I get to write off lunches, Julian. Can you imagine a free paid-for lunch at the Cheesecake Factory? Sure, the food pairings don't make much sense, but who gives a fuck? Listen, I've made it, and I'm not gonna lose all that just to, ruffle some feathers.
Yeah, but that's the point. If you don't ruffle feathers, then who does? Who stands up and says enough is enough? It's 2015 for crying out loud. Women deserve equality, am I right? What do you say, Jane?
I say, thanks for having me on your show, Julian. Say, you don't mind helping me out of this chair, do you? I am a woman, and I have weak knees.
Mrs. Jane Alderson, everyone!